You pick up some books, you bring them on your trip to the park. Maybe you camp there. You get to do a little bit of reading in nature.
I love it. You just reminded me, I have some books due. Little
there
kid
you go.
books.
Yeah.
Roya likes to hide them among her actual books. I'm like, no, we got to find all of the library. But I don't know, how to keep that stash separate.
They're scattered all over my house, too. I have like a running checklist of ones I need to find.
They send email reminders. So
they do. Oh, yeah, they stay on.
That helps. Okay, let's talk about your heat that will be happening today. State parks, I know, very lovely, right, to go visit. If you do want to go, just make sure you have all your water, your supplies ready, and then shade. That's going to be a very hot commodity. I apologize for using the term hot when I talk about shade, but it will be warm all around San Diego. Heat advisory is in effect starting 11 a.m. till Friday night. So here is a bit of advice for you from the National Weather Service. Drink lots of water starting now. You'll want to stay in the air conditioning, limit your time in the sunshine, wear light, loose clothes, do activity in the morning. Right now we're in the 50s. This is a good time to go for that jog or that bike ride. And then in the evening, of course, when it gets cooler, do not leave kids or pets in the car. Please, please, please. We don't want any emergencies like that. Here's where our temperatures are going this afternoon. This is what I mean. Uncomfortably hot could lead to things like heat exhaustion if you spend a lot of time outside, especially in places like El Cajon, 92 degrees, 88 in La Mesa, 82 in National City. So as you see in Chula Vista, Imperial Beach, you'll be in the 70s, 86 though in San Ysidro, downtown San Diego, 80 degrees. And then places like Encinitas, Del Mar, we have a coastal eddy this morning. The clouds may prevent you from getting too hot. So that coastal eddy will hopefully keep you in the 70s, but inland, you're not really going to feel the effects of that. 91 in San Marcos, 92 in Escondido. Everyone's pretty much under a ridge of high pressure, and that high pressure is contributing to obviously this uncomfortable hot weather. It's not budging for a while. We have at least the next 3 to 4 days of this heat. Here's a look at how dry things are going to get. So the combination of dry, windy, hot weather, of course, leads to that fire risk. So this afternoon, this is 3 o'clock, look, our relative humidity numbers go from 80 in the morning to the teens. We're looking at 12% in Ramona, 11% in Alpine. Escondido, you're going to be dry too. The only areas where we might not get as dry today would be the coast, but the winds are going to continue. We're looking at least 48 to 36 hours of Santa Ana winds, and that right here for tomorrow afternoon, 50-mile-per-hour gusts expected. So it's starting now, and then it'll last until Thursday, even into Friday morning. We keep seeing offshore winds coming in from the desert. So as you know, that increases our fire risk. This forecast model, super important. By later tonight, we'll see that fire risk elevate, but look how red things get tomorrow. So that puts us in that high range on the west side of our mountains. So that's why, you know, it's important to, of course, not spark anything. Little tiny sparks could lead to big problems. Here's that big ridge of high pressure. And as you see, Thursday, Friday, it's still over us. And by Friday, Saturday, it'll start to weaken a little bit. So you'll notice it move along. An area of low pressure will save us for next week. That will cool things down a lot. I mean, low 90s at the coast by the end of the week, 70s by Saturday, and then down into the 60s. So that's your beach forecast. Look at inland, mid to upper 90s by Friday. Then we do cool off a bit Saturday. Next week, you'll be back into the 60s. So yes, the next 4 to 5 days, I will say, things will be pretty uncomfortable.